Hi there, RC Girl here. Today I'm back with the Sense Innovations ESS One Plus sound system. I'm going to install this in my Traxxas TRX-4, and what it is a speaker system that can simulate real car sounds for your remote control car. Pretty freaking cool. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Here you'll find reviews, tips and tricks, run videos, and other things related to RC. I've been getting really into RC flight, but wanted to bring it back to the RC crawlers for a bit. And this is from banggood.com. They sent it to me to try out. I've been wanting to try this out for a little while now because I've seen it in some guys' rigs all hooked up. They also make one of these for RC airplanes. I'll put a link in the description below. So I've got a chance to play around with this for a little while. I was worried that I wouldn't have the right setup. I just have my stock ESC and receiver from the Traxxas TRX-4, and it plugged in just fine. So let's take a look at it installed in my car. So here we have the speaker system. I mounted it to the rear body post. I'm running the Defender body, so it has this really nice tall body cavity and allows me to mount it up because I don't think it's waterproof, and I want to make sure that it's not getting rocks and dirt and water and all that kicked up on it. So I think this is a really great spot, and the cables and everything reach everywhere they need to be. So we have two cables, one coming out of each side. This one here goes directly into our battery. So the system's getting power directly from our battery. It does come, oops, this is on the wrong side actually. So basically it comes with a DIN adapter, and I had to solder my own because I use XT60s, but if you have DINs, you should be just fine. Otherwise, you're gonna have to make this little adapter thing where it basically just plugs directly into your ESC, and then you can connect your battery. And then we also have two wires coming out of the other side. This yellow one is an auxiliary cable, second cable here, which plugs into a Y splitter that goes into your throttle. So it's linked to your throttle, and when you throttle up, it'll get louder engine sounds, and then when you throttle down or brake, it'll also simulate those sounds. So it's pretty cool. I'm actually having two Y splitters in my throttle because the other one goes to my Trick RC light kit, which is also linked to the throttle control with the braking. So this is a waterproof box, and it's getting pretty full. I think it's maxed out at what you can fit in here. I'm using a 5,000 milliamp 2-cell LiPo Zippy. Let's power it up. We're gonna power up the car. We got our battery connected. I'm gonna make sure that my transmitter's on. So it'll make one beep, and that means that it's active. You can also turn it up and down, and if you press the volume all the way down, it'll turn it off. I'm probably going to run it pretty loud because I want it to pick up on the microphone. If you're running anything higher than a 3-cell battery, they say to turn the volume down to 40%, otherwise you could blow out your speaker. Okay, let's power it up. That's pretty loud. I'm going to start the engine, and then it goes to idle. And if you throttle up, oh my gosh. So if you stop for a little bit, it'll turn the system off and it'll restart the engine if you kick the throttle again. It comes with sounds pre-installed on it. So you'll hear the engine start up, you'll hear the idle, you'll hear it when you throttle up, and also shifting. It has this screech in between shifting. I think you can also set that to a turbo, which I think I'm gonna try and do. So there's also a calibration, which I don't think I've done yet. So I'm actually gonna do it. You do that by holding the plus button and it'll beep. Okay, then you do the neutral calibration by just having your throttle at neutral, then you press it again. Then you do max forward calibration. And then you do max reverse calibration. So I don't think mine has any braking sounds because my ESC is set to like double tap for the drag brake, so I'm not sure that's functioning right now, but that's okay. So now that we have it calibrated, all set up, we're gonna take it outside on my backyard crawler course and test it out on the trail. Right, here I am at my backyard crawler course. It's been a little bit neglected. I'm sorry, I've been getting super into RC planes and kind of neglected my cars. So I'll put a link up here to my backyard crawler course video if you guys want to check that out. But I had to do a little yard work around it and cleaning up some leaves and weed whacking so I can get my course back from nature. All right, here's the road up to my course. Get through the woods a little bit. Let's check it out. So that's pretty much it, the ESS One Plus sound system. This is the single speaker. They also make it in dual speakers if you want it even louder. They also make it for airplanes. I got this from banggood.com, so there's gonna be a link to each of these in the description below, both the car one and the air one if you guys wanna check it out yourself. It was so fun trying this out. It's really nerdy, but also super fun. And it got me inspired to get out on the crawler course in my backyard again. I'm gonna have to download the online software and get some different engine sounds and see if I can find one that's really similar to a real Defender. That would be pretty cool. So, hope you guys like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe as always. Got some more stuff coming up in the coming weeks. Or see you later. So if you're new to my run video, so you can either go left or right. Let's see, Dante chooses the right. Actually, he just chooses the beginning. All right, here we are in my backyard crawler course. It's been chickens.